Oh, it's time for a new Atari game on the Atari VCS today. Let's check it out. What's going on, everyone? It's Rich Haywood here for Bacon Ice Cream Productions and the team of GSC welcoming you to yet another episode of Good Times with Retro Rich and Fun for Five. That's right. We are here in the midst of the Atari VCS store. Had a little bit of a rough go. Let me know down below in the comments if you had the rough go too, trying to get this new game and be able to download it. Some weird things were happening on the VCS store today, but that's okay because it is launch day of an Atari game on the Atari VCS. So we have to play as fast as possible, even though the last three I still have yet to play. That's okay. We're playing Breakout Beyond. That's right. Breakout Beyond says Breakout is back. Choice Provisions, aka the guys from the Bit Trip series, has flipped the legendary series on its head, or rather its side. In this neon-drenched take on the classic, you'll need to break through each puzzle by clearing bricks to breach the final goal. There it is. It's rated E for everyone, compatible with the modern controller, which is not hooked up, and the beautiful classic controller that is hooked up. Yes, that's right. We're going to be using the classic controller because this does indeed use the spinner. To play. I can't wait for this one. It's $14.99 at launch, which is what I paid for it, possibly twice. But let's see what I paid for it at launch. We're going to go ahead and play this one. It's Breakout Beyond by Atari. Yeah, we can check out some stuff. Let's go into the let's put me in the box and take a look here. Let's do this. There we are. It's Breakout Beyond. We've got the launch button. We've got everything going. We can go down here, take a look at the media here. We got that. We've got the video, which I'm sure is the launch trailer. Very, very cool stuff. No manual to speak of. No manual down here. Installation fixes to leaderboard score submission logic. Okay, so there was already like a day one patch on this guy. Maybe that's what caused the error. Maybe there was a day one patch. So people that bought it got version 1, but then the version 1.1 or whatever, it was available, and the update button didn't refresh, or I don't know. It was weird. I tried to buy it, and I did, and then it said, no, you didn't buy it. And I was like, well, I got the indication that I bought it. And usually when you go to try to buy it again, if it was registered, it won't let you buy it again. But it actually wasn't until I did the second purchase and went through again, then I was able to download the game. I don't know. It's weird. But lots of weird things about this game. We'll talk about it as we play. So let's play some Breakout Beyond right now. I am super stoked about this one. Choice provision. Atari. Breakout Beyond. Very cool. There's voyage and options. Man, the screen, it's like, you can see like the resi, like, it's got that like that old school feel to it. Let's go to the options. Language, English, input. All right. Launch, focus is the right button. Okay. R button is sprint. So it doesn't actually have the little things for what am I supposed to do for the classic controller. I don't know. We'll see. Resolution, language, sounds, music, credits, data. Hold up to delete game data. Okay. So how do we back up? Do we do this? Yeah, we do that to back up. All right, cool. So let me go to Voyage. All right, Voyage is starting. So let's go ahead and play some Breakout Beyond. All right, we've got 2-player. Protect your player territory and play back up to a companion. That's very cool. Bravely break out single-handedly. Okay, cool. Well, let's do the single-handedly thing. Let's go. Look at all the stages. Oh, you can select the first 4 stages. That's pretty cool. All right, so we'll just try here. Syzygy. That's pretty funny. All right, that's cool. No score yet, no max combo yet. In order to break out, the ball must reach the goal line. So I guess you just got to go through the 4 levels here. So let's do it. Very slick. Remap your launch, focus, and sprint buttons from the option menu if you do not enjoy the default values. Okay, cool. All right, there we go. So let me see here. It's a little loose on the spinner. Not sure I like that. Oh, you can use the stick too, just straight up and down. It almost, I don't know. It almost feels better to just use the stick. Oh. Yikes. All right, let's try. Let's retry. Was it getting the paddle getting wider after I lost a ball? That's interesting. I didn't get a pickup. Ah! I got confused and went the wrong way. Yeah, I'm going to do the up and down thing. Very cool. Oh! My goodness. Get in there. Get in there. Oh! Come on, surely I have to get through this, right? Oh my goodness. Loving the screen though. Screen's killer. But yeah, I do think the paddle gets bigger when you start messing up a little more. All right, so I have to do this. All right, what if I do this? Yeah, the spinner is not... It's not amazing. It's fighting me. I wish I could hook up the old school spinner, you know what I mean? Ah. I also wonder if they tuned it to the modern controller almost, you know? Oh my goodness. All right, you know what we're going to do? I'm going to actually try it. I'm going to change over to the modern controller and see what happens here. Let's see if it's tuned to the modern controller. All right. I mean, the stick is way more sensitive, that's for sure. Oh. It is no joke, that's for sure. Oh, come on. All right. So we're gonna give it one more shot here before we're in the wrap up zone. You can definitely put a little something on the ball. You can definitely like curve it and do a little extra spin. Man, it's so hard to like line that up. I don't think I'm down timing though. Oh my goodness. There we go. All right. I did it. All right, we'll try the next stage because maybe there's power-ups. Use the focus button. All right. Oh. Oh, no way. Oh. Oh. So you can use the right bumper on the modern controller, and it like does this thing where you can make sure that you're double checking your spot with the paddle, so you can kind of save yourself from a sticky situation. Ooh. You can also make sure you're getting some pretty good hits on there too. Oh, look at that. Whoa. Oh, that's cool. That's a game changer. Yeah, that's a game changer. I mean, yeah, you lose a little score, but at least you can get through the level. Makes it way more fun to play. All right, let me go back to the first level real quick. Let's see if this focus button truly makes the difference. All right. Yeah, it was like charging it up too. Oh yeah, you could totally do that. Make sure you're getting in there. And then we get in there. Oh, wow. Didn't even lose one. That's wild. Yeah, that's wild how different that is. I don't know. Is the focus button on here? Can we use the focus button on the classic controller? Here, let's try. Let's try it. Because if we can do that, then that's like, okay, now we're back in business. Yes. Yes, you can. The trigger button on the side of the classic controller is that button. Now it's still a little janky. The controls are still a little janky when you're using the paddle, which I'm not fond of, like at all. But you can prevent yourself from missing the ball, which is important in a paddle game. Oh my goodness. But even still, the twitchiness would get you. Yeah, it's not as great with the paddle controller. I'm so disappointed. I wish there was a way that the paddle controller would work more like the old paddle controller. You know, like the original Atari paddle controllers that are, you know, with the 2600 plus. I love how it's like, the music slows down too when you use the focus button. It's definitely working a lot better. Oh, yeah, that was it. All right, that's fine. Let's go to the wrap up and see what we got. Who would have thought that I was about to say that this is going to be my preferred way of playing a paddle game? That's weird. That's weird. But it is true. I mean, unless I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I need to like look at the instruction manual for this thing. Do you need some like, I don't know, like WD-40 or something like that? I don't know if you even can use something like that in here, but it's too stiff. It's too like, it's stiff in some points, but then oversensitive in others, and it's just weird. Very strange. This very strange. So we're gonna put this one down and pick up the modern controller to play some more of this pretty cool game. So, but anyway, what do we think? What do we think about it? All right, we played the first couple stages. I have played a version of this before on the PC. This was a game that was just formerly called Breakout. It was going to be one of the titles for the Intellivision Amico, and was something that I was very, very much looking forward to. Am I still looking forward to getting through this game? Well, we've got our 4 scores. We got our certified good times, something that transcends things, bring things to a new light, opens doors, does like really awesome things, and is a must play. You have to go get this game and go do that. There is, yes, the fun is found. There is, hey, this is a great game for fans of X genre, for, you know, if you're looking for some more fun to be found in other genres that you haven't played yet. You know, just like it's an all-around good game, and it's probably worth the coin to get in there. You got the but yes, this is a game that's really cool, but it's only for etc. You know, the fans of this story series only. Or it's you can have some fun, but you have to get beyond some things. Yes, you can find some fun, or but there was something else that was detracting from it, that kind of thing. And then of course there's the dreaded not great, which is, oh no, something is seriously broken in here. It is not playable. It is not a good time. So where are we at with BitTrip's take on the Breakout genre? We are in the yes, the fun is found territory, but I must say it is very close. It is very close to something I'm not being able to select right now. There we go. It is yes, yeah, very close to a yeah, but just like the game was like freaking out with the controllers. Even the studio is like, nah, I'm gonna glitch. I'm gonna do some weird things for you. So anyway, that's it. That's where we're at. We're at yes, the fun is found. It is solid. It's up there, but it's just barely over the yeah, but. And why? I am severely disappointed in the fact that the controls on the classic controller are not tight enough. Like, you know, like maybe you can get in there and increase the sensitivity or the resistance or whatever. And something's off though. It feels off. And on the monitor controller, yeah, it's okay. It's fun to play with the stick, but you know, until I realized that there was the focus button, which does take away some score because it's a little bit of a, you know, it's a helper thing, so you're not supposed to use it. You almost have to in order to learn how to play the game, and that's a weird thing. That's a weird place to be. So, but the aesthetic is cool, the graphics are cool, the music is cool, the satisfaction of getting through the level is also cool. All of that stuff, very, very slick, very, very awesome in its presentation. Really cool, you know. So definitely some fun to be found there. And price point wise, I mean, that wall of levels just kept going down and down and down. So you know that there's tons and tons and tons of levels in there. So for the $14.99, I think you're going to be in good shape as far as the release goes. You know, it is over the $9.99, so like that $9.99 is the sweet spot. So it is over that. So maybe that puts it into yeah, but or maybe even you know, not applicable for some. But you know, at $14.99, again, you know, pick it up. I play it. I had a good time, and I can recommend it, especially for fans of the genre. It's a cool take on brick breaking, and when you get those extra things, you can get like multi-ball, and you can get like stuff that you'd see in Arkanoid. It's really, really cool. It's super fun, and I can't wait to go to those levels. I'll be playing some more, probably on a live stream or something like that. We'll check it out. But yeah, I gotta say, I'm gonna leave this one a little bummed because I wanted to like bring out the glory of the classic controller and say, hey, this is awesome. It feels great. Everything's amazing. And it just wasn't there. I don't know. Maybe there's updates or something like that. Maybe they can update the controller or do whatever. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. But for now, it's just a yes. The fun was found. But I think people can get in there and have some fun. What do you guys think, though? Let me know down below in the comments. Did you pick this one up? Did you already play some? Did you feel the same way about the classic controller as I did about the classic controller in this particular game? Or the classic controller in general? I mean, are you having issues with it or whatever as we're getting a little long in age for some of these things? Let me know. Like I said, in the comments below. We'll check it out, and we'll talk some more about Breakout Beyond and more things. So, with all that being said, that's it. That's all we got for you today on today's show. And then, of course, we get to the end of a video here at Bacon Ice Cream Productions. We got one thing and one thing only, and that is we get to thank, you guessed it, every single member of the Good Times Club. So let's do that right now. Let's thank the EverCanadian, Crimson Cross, Georgia Games, Chris Westerman, Fan of Fiction, Lloyd R. Drim, Papa Pete, The Intellivision Gamer, Ken LeCure, Mr. Shua, John Woolley, Gunsy20, Herb Wars, DF, Joe Whitlash, David Valdez, Dan Nastic, and Immortal Sojourn. Thank you guys all so much for your support, for hanging out with us, for giving us 1080p StreamYard glory here on the channel. Without you guys' help, 1080p StreamYard wouldn't be a thing. And you know where else it wouldn't be a thing? Over on the Evercade Effect and the Evercast and Calling All Retro Gamers, because we use this really awesome tool that you guys are able to provide to us on all of those channels, which is pretty cool, and shows. So thank you guys so much for your support. Want to become a member, hit the join button. You get all sorts of cool, awesome goodies, some behind the scenes stuff, and of course the Good Times Club video, which is a monthly recap of everything that we got going behind the scenes on the channel. You can get to vote on things, get to influence the things that are going on behind the scenes over here at Bacon Ice Cream Productions. It's a good time. If not, that's okay. Leave some likes, leave some dislikes, leave some comments. Definitely hit the subscribe button and the bell for notifications. Thanks for everyone that has been showing up en masse lately. Welcome to the channel. I hope you guys enjoy your stay, and get in those comments and let me know what you think here at Bacon Ice Cream Productions. So with all that being said, and until next time, we will catch you next time for some good times. I'm Rich, and we'll see you later. Take it easy, guys.
team rtfc.baconicecream.com.